Hey everyone, today our topic is going to be the main topic is going to be called execution, and it's going to be broken up into two pieces. One, what does it really take to get going on your own business or your own idea? What are some key things that I'm learning right now that I just want to share with you? The second piece is, results and how they matter in the grand scheme of what you're getting done. First, let's talk about execution, and the one big key thing I'm taking away from really getting things going on my own end of how to make my goals happen, how to make my businesses work, all of that. It's definitely talking to people. And I thought about this a while, and I tried to figure out if there was a single industry where it was not imperative to be able to speak to people and gain new friendships and learn about people. I could not think of one, and I even went to two main topics that I thought might be in some weird way very introverty and not a lot of communication with other individuals. First one was a coder, like a computer coder, and the reality is most of those guys have to interact with people to find out what they need and what they want on their website, or they have to be able to get out there and get consultation work, or they have to be able to work in a team. So even something where you would think it's like one of the loneliest jobs where no one's talking, they're not doing anything with anyone else, they still have to interact and make sure that they're helping the ultimate goal out. Second one I thought was maybe like a zookeeper, right? They're just talking to animals almost all day. Maybe they interact with one or two people, but you go deeper into that industry and they have to be able to converse with all the other zoos in the world, because how you get animals in the zoos, and I don't know the exact way this works, is it's basically a trade system where you give certain animals to certain groups and you can get certain animals back based on your goodwill. Like you can't purchase animals. It's illegal in most countries at least. And I thought that was extremely interesting how their dynamic works. So when I came back to this subject of, okay, so there's no real way to get anywhere large. Like, you can't really do anything really big unless you have spoken to someone or you have the ability to help create value for others. And the best way I found to do this is to actually care about people, ask about their lives. I think there's how many different books that are going to tell you the exact same thing, but eventually they'll ask you about you and what you're doing. Obviously, most of the conversation is going to be about them, but there is a moment in time where you don't have to be there and try to put it in their face like, oh, I do this, I do that, you should follow me or whatever. If you're caring about them and you're asking about their lives, though, they will usually reciprocate if they know how to communicate correctly. And that is your moment to say, oh, no, I do this, I do that, I love to help people in this way. And it can start the conversation of where you want to go a little bit, while also making sure that they know that you actually care about what they have going on as well. And I think that's where a lot will get done in your relationships you're trying to build, and in your, say you want to start a business, or even if you're like in an MLM or you're in some sort of new group at work. It can't be stressed enough that, you got to get things done. It's got to be, with productivity, but at the same time, if you don't know anyone and you don't take the time to know them, that gets a little weird. Then you're just kind of that person that's on the team that no one really knows about. And I was that way for a while in college, and I realized a big misstep in my ways. And this kind of curtsies into my second piece, that results matter almost more than anything. This is a weird one, and I'm going to make this part quick because it's simply quick. If what you're doing does not create results, it's not that good. Like if you create a Facebook campaign and you think you're going to get leads from it, and no leads are coming, and you say to yourself, oh, this is a great Facebook campaign, why isn't anything happening? Odds are it's not that great of a Facebook campaign. And I hate to say it, but I've been trying to, make Facebook campaigns and stuff, and I'd love to talk to you guys again about what I'm doing on that end, and maybe we can share some ideas and help create a process of actually getting in front of, qualified people you want to speak to. But man, if you're not getting results, change what you're doing. Change it up and make it for the better. That's all the things. Hope you guys are doing well. Once again, like, comment, subscribe, and let's make things happen.